Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here. Bookmakers Review. The NBA season is now finally over. Congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder, the NBA champions for 2024-2025. And it's never too early to look towards 2025-2026 here. The Oklahoma City Thunder had 68 wins this year in the regular season, winning the NBA championship. And how do they open up next year? At a plus 220 price to win the NBA championship. Unbelievably low. And by the way, the next closest team in the odds market to the Oklahoma City Thunder, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers at an 8-1 price. My goodness here. That's a big gap here as the favorite for OKC. But in this video, let's take a look here at a couple options that we have for some decent prices that we think could be profitable tickets next year, including winning an NBA championship. If we look, as we said, at the Oklahoma City Thunder, they did win the championship and they are the favorite here at a plus 220 price. But if we slide that list down just a little bit and start maybe in the middle, how about the Denver Nuggets at a 16-1 price here? You saw the Denver Nuggets here with Nikola Jokic, who probably is the best player on the planet. Didn't win the MVP this year. That went to SGA, and deservedly so. But you did see a 7-game series against the Denver Nuggets, which Oklahoma City did pull out that series to get to the Western Conference Finals, and then eventually win a championship against the Indiana Pacers. So for me, I look at the Denver Nuggets as a 16-1 price next year as a pretty good price point to look at and say, you know what? Denver's going to be in it to win it next year with the best player in the NBA who's looking for yet another MVP. Maybe it's the Denver Nuggets. If we slide that list up just a little bit higher, I know it's hard to swallow because you look at the East, the Boston Celtics, injuries to Jason Tatum, looking to get rid of Drew Holiday, and maybe even Kristaps Porzingis. Changes are on the way from a team with an extremely high payroll. That's the Boston Celtics. You take a look at some other teams there, you say, ooh, and what about the Cleveland Cavaliers as they sit in second place here in the odds market at an 8-1 price to win the championship, but I'm not going there. Darius Garland banged up a little bit, Donovan Mitchell. Maybe this was the year they should have capitalized and weren't able to do so. But how about the New York Knicks? They did lose to the Indiana Pacers. They probably should have beaten them there. They were favored to do so, but the Pacers were just the better team. Coming back healthy with a new coach next year for the Knicks in the Eastern Conference that's wide open. Why not a 9-1 price on the New York Knicks to cut down the Knicks next year? And that's next year, and win an NBA championship. So if I look at two teams next year in the odds market to win the championship, look, OKC's the best team out there. There's no question. But I'm not playing a plus 220 price point on that team to win a championship. Give me the Knicks at a 9-1 price and give me the Nuggets at a 16-1 price. Some fun to have next year as we close the book on the NBA in 2025, and it just gets started. Before you know it, the NBA is going to be back in our lives here. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.